Hello and welcome to the Eurogamer show. It's just me presenting this week as Ether should be returning from the Tokyo Game Show and the rest of the team are preparing for EGX, which is sort of like the Tokyo Game Show, but in Birmingham, so probably fewer arcades. Yeah, more on that later on. Anyway, before then, Ian would like to talk to you about a game that he's really enjoying, Tearaway Unfolded. Unfortunately, he doesn't feel like many people are talking about it. So, take it away, Ian.
Oh, hello there. Sorry, you just caught me playing Tearaway Unfolded on the PS4. What can I tell you? It's a brilliant game. It's full of personality and colour and imagination, and look, you can even use the touchpad on the DualShock 4 to make a little crown for a squirrel to wear. Ah, look at him. That's so cute. That is definitely worth a selfie. Yep, just as Dan Whitehead said in our review, Tearaway Unfolded is more than just a HD remaster of its Vita-based predecessor. Whole chunks of the game have had to be redesigned to make the most of the PS4's DualShock 4 and camera, but it still retains the magical feel of the original. There aren't many titles out there that truly make you feel like part of the experience, rather than just a voyeur or an invisible puppet master. It's Nintendo-esque in the way it twists and turns the conventions of standard controls, utilising the motion sensor, touchpad and even the light bar in the DualShock 4 in ingenious ways. And this is the first time in ages I've had a valid excuse to use my PS4's camera. I literally had to dig it out from a pile of wires behind my TV and blow a layer of dust off the lens before I could even plug it back in. Basically, it's joyful and charming and a load of other fanciful explainer words that'll help you understand why it made me smile so much when I played it. So why then, when it's so amazing, did it only debut at number 33 in the UK software charts? That's an abysmal position, to be fair. It came in just below Far Cry 4, a game that's been out for almost a year, and 10 whole places below Media Molecule's last release, Little Big Planet 3, which is also almost a year old. Granted, this chart doesn't include digital downloads, but still, an entry like this in an official chart is bound to be a bit of a kick in the teeth for all the people that worked so hard on the game. Maybe its sales failure was down to the fact that people are wary about buying a remake of a Vita game. Well, let me reassure you that Tearaway Unfolded comfortably stands on its own two papery feet, and it looks lovely on the PS4. Maybe though it was brought out in the wrong month. It's a family-friendly game, so it might have sold better closer to Christmas. Or maybe, just maybe, it's because the UK didn't have an advertising campaign as utterly, incredibly insane as this one from Japan. Whatever the reason, Tearaway Unfolded deserves to be played by more people than it currently is. So, you know, if you're bored of the usual ultra-violent offerings and just want to play something that will make you do a happy face, why not treat yourself to a copy of Tearaway Unfolded and reward a bit of creativity in the industry in the process. I guarantee that after 15 minutes of play, you won't be able to tear yourself away from it. Oh, okay. Some people obviously have no sense of humour.
I mean, it looks wonderful, it looks great, of course it does, it's Tearaway. It just never quite ceases to amaze me how quickly Ian Higdon can fit something phallic-shaped into one of his videos. That was like 10 seconds in or something with a crown, right? Yeah, cheers for that, Ian. This week I've mostly been talking about Total War and Warhammer, which make for a really good pairing, who would have thought it? And yeah, the demo I played last week was excellent. It was the dwarves versus the greenskins. There were goblins riding spiders, a big giant, dwarfs with flamethrowers, hero units, gyrocopters, slayers. If any of those words are important to you, you probably want to watch the full playthrough that we published to the channel because it's looking very, very good. And I'm looking forward to playing it again at next week's EGX. Nice segue. If only there was some way for me to show you what else we could expect at the show. hopefully, I think Johnny's just done that actually. So, Johnny?
So yeah, EGX. Hard to believe it's come around again so soon, but here we are. And it's in a new location. Ever since Earl's Court was smashed into tiny bits by a wrecking crew, it's become considerably less convenient to host an event there, so we're all piling up to Birmingham. There are loads of games available to play from Star Wars Battlefront to HTC Vive, but if you can't make it, you can also catch the developer sessions live online. I'm going to be chairing one on Elite Dangerous, we've got a live Q&A with Shuei Yoshida, Aita is taking to the stage on Sunday, and that was my game of E3 this year, so don't miss that. And then immediately after, the video team will be taking to the stage to mess about with some probably awful Mario Maker levels. Except I won't actually be at that one, I'll be at a wedding, sorry. But yeah, EGX, come along, and if you don't come along, at least catch some of it online.
And yeah, so next week's show will be slightly different, as it will be coming from EGX, as will most of our videos throughout the week, to be honest, because all of the video team will be there, which is nice. We often work in different places around the country, so it will be cool to all hang out together and be friends and look at some video games. One of those video games will definitely be Total War Warhammer. I'm just going to say that right now, because that demo's, you need to see it, man. It's good. Yeah, hopefully if you're there, you'll say hello, and if you're not, you'll enjoy some of the stuff that we have to show you. Until then, bye.
Hello, I'm Aoife from Eurogamer, and I'm joined by Martin, also of Eurogamer.
Hello, you sound very perky.
I know, I do, don't I? That's because we've been playing Dark Souls 3 today.
Yay!
Yeah.